Good evening, everyone. It's the 50-year-old 420 gamer, and happy holidays to everyone. Christmas is just around the corner, as we can tell by the map. We do have Frostnite, which I will not be doing this year. I am sorry, but when I look at what I actually did and how little amount of tickets they're giving away this year, I mean, no thanks. Plus, there's no Evo Cash. So for me, it's kind of useless. But on a different note, we're going to do some farming in Crackshot's neighborhood. I'm going to show you guys how to get about approximately 60 pieces of coal. So very simple, no duplication, don't have to worry about getting in trouble. As you guys know, coal is very hard to find. Literally, even in a regular mission, you're maybe only going to get 5 or 6 pieces of coal. You really have to search for it. So this is a very lucrative, very beneficial thing that we're going to do here. So first we're going to go into our loadout. What I do recommend is I recommend some type of Outlander. Reason being is if you're looking for bullets, which I am, once you light yourself up, you see the bullets because they light up as green. So it's easier to see the bullets. So that being said, I am playing him because Wild Eye Fragment on this particular loadout, as you can see, Shock Tower applies Affliction, which deals 149% damage per second for 3 seconds. I'm using my Totally Rockin' Out. I'm going to use Shock Blaster Buzz because she increases my Shock Tower impact by 67%. I'm going to use, I think it's Shock Blaster AC or something like that. He increases my Shock Tower damage by 33%. I'm going to use Battle Beat so that way I can get my Rock and Riff. I'm going to also use Fumble so that way I can also get my Rock and Riff. He'll drop the footballs on the ground. And I'm going to use Fire of the Dragon. Increases Affliction duration by 34%. This works with your main attribute already because Shock Tower applies Affliction, which deals 149% damage for 3 seconds. This increases the duration of the Affliction by 34%. So even though the Shock Tower and everything's gone, the Affliction's still going to get them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the armory. Yes, as you guys can see by my I guess you could call it the pegboard behind my girl, I have all of the mythic weapons. I have the Storm King's Fury, I have the Storm King's Onslaught, I have the Storm King's Ravager, I have the Storm King's Scourge, and I have the Storm King's Wrath. I was able to get these via the very first time. I will admit, as you guys saw on my video, I was carried on the first time. I had tried so many times with, how should we say, randoms, and I ran out of bullets. I don't know if you guys know, but in it you need these. You need the energy cells, and to create them you need batteries. I had already used up every single battery I had, and I had already used up all the coal, so I couldn't make blast powder and I couldn't use batteries, so I couldn't craft any of these bullets. So this is another thing you're going to find in this world, is that. So basically what you want to do is you want to go into your storage and you want to take out any of this that's in there. You want to get rid of that so you know how much is in there. I'm going to take out these bullets as well. Anything that you don't want to pick up, i.e. these bullets, I don't want any more of these. I always make sure these are full so that way I don't pick those up. I use my rocket launcher in there so I keep those on me. But what we're going to do now is, I wanted to show you guys. This is what I've been able to acquire. So as you can see, I got 10 blast powder, I got 5 stacks of coal, 5.5 actually, and I got almost 5 stacks of the energy bullets. So, and then almost 10 stacks of batteries. So I've been basically going into my backpack, going in and deleting out, putting it in my storage, not deleting, but getting rid of anything that I don't need in there. Like, for instance, I could get rid of these batteries so that way when I get any batteries, I'll know how many I get out of the world, because they don't give you a whole lot in here, but every now and then there's a mimic in here, and there's also a couple of chests that when you get them, the mimic has given me before 32 of them, and the chest has given me 24 batteries, so that's not bad. So as you can see, I'm in game, so I don't want to go in the 140. I don't even want to go in the 100, because I'm not going to do this mission. I don't need to do this mission because I get 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes to farm. So basically what I'm going to show you guys right now is basically a pattern that I've figured out that enables you to get around the board as quickly as possible and get as much coal as you can. Actually, you can get every piece of coal that's in the world. Every piece that I've been able to find in the world so far. You don't have to break any of the rocks with the little black little chunks on it. You don't have to do that. You are going to search Christmas presents. That's what you're going to search. Anything that's wrapped like a Christmas present will either have coal. 99% of the time it'll be coal. 1% of the time it'll be a power cell. And both of those are needed. So we are mostly in here for the coal, but I'm going to also show you guys where the bullets are, because there's a ton of bullets. When you come into the mission, the very first thing you want to do is you want to turn to the right. It's going to load you in right next to a farmhouse, you know, like where they got the tractors and wood and stuff like that. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the right. We're going to come over here and we're going to smack the fence until we actually start to glow. Okay, and as you can see, there's bullets everywhere. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go around and we're going to pick up all the bullets. I'm not really interested in anything else. So there's bacon. Bacon is always worth picking up. So anything that's green, you want to pick up solely because, like in here, it may give us, it give us a trap. Sometimes it'll give you the ceiling traps, which have batteries in them. So as you can see underneath the Christmas trees, here are the packages. They have to look like this for you to get the coal out of them. They're just, the regular packages are not going to do it. So as you can see, 3 packages, 3 pieces of coal. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come upstairs. We want to definitely want to get him. Yes, Dennis, I know, but we're not going to be doing the mission today, sorry. And then we're going to get these batteries, and look at there, there's bacon on the table. Right there, you always want bacon. And then this is the easiest way to kill this mimic. Basically, put your teddy down here, open the mimic, and then drop your shock tower. And bye-bye mimic. And then sometimes, like I said, you will get batteries. Okay, we didn't get any batteries, but we got some traps. So we can easily break the traps down. Now we're going to jump down. We're going to go in this little barn over here. And up on this shelf, as you guys can see, there's a nice little box. I don't know why we have this guy following us, but we'll put a stop to that. Have a nice day. I don't understand why. There's the balloon drop. That's what they look like. All you have to do is protect one present to survive, but we're not going to do that. So once you're done in the farmhouse, we're going to go across the field. We're going to try and get as many bullets as we can. There's a bullet pack here. There's a bullet pack in the back of the truck. Come on. And there's a bullet pack over here on the back side of this tree. And then we're going to dive down into this little water runoff estuary, because down here there's 5 pieces of coal. And as you can see, we still have 10 minutes and 39 seconds. So you can do this without running the mission. You can do the mission as well if you choose. There's a piece of shadow shard down here in the 88. Every single time, without fail, that piece of shadow shard is there. And you know in most missions, those are never there. So we're going to pick this up. As you can see, we want to go in. These 4 houses are loaded with Christmas trees, loaded with coal. So basically we're going to raid every single one of these Christmas trees because all these people were not good and they got coal. But I want coal. So, and as you can see, we got bullets in here. That's why I like to come in as the Outlander, because you can see anything that happens to be glowing. Plus you can do that. Sometimes they do give you batteries, not always. We're going to have to do a little fighting, which is okay. I'm going to draw everybody out. Because in this house right here, there happens to be a chest in here. Come on, put the teddy down. Okay, so in this house, there happens to be a chest down in here. That's why they're freaking out. And I don't normally go for the chests, because there's no Evo cache, but what I've been finding is they do give you a decent amount of traps that you can then recycle, which quite a few of them happen to be the ones that actually give you things that you actually need, like batteries. So I don't know why my screen capture is making everything so laggy. It did this last time. It's like I gotta overcompensate when I play, and this is not good, because if I ever want to stream, then I'm having to contend with lag on, and I'm LAN in. I'm not Wi-Fi. I don't Wi-Fi. But for some reason, my PlayStation decided to take a crap. So up here, there is 2 chests in this. There's usually one here. Yep, and there it is. So come on, guys. There we go. Because I wanted that bacon. Wow, and because I'm trying to make a video to show you guys, I got an extra fight. That's bizarre. And then you want to go up here because there's another chest up here. But we got to wait for the bees. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. And you're out of here. Go away, I'm trying to get my bullets. Okay, one last house and then we're done with this area. I'm just trying to show you guys where all the bullets are, plus all the coal. And if you need fibrous herbs, as you can see, now I'm trying to show you and not getting one single piece of fibrous herb. But Junior and I came in here and he searched for fibrous herbs while I was doing coal, and he managed to get an entire stack of fibrous herbs. So that's 200 from this one world. So if you need anything that's for missions and all, this is a very, very lucrative world to raid. Granted, some of it you may never use because it may be stuff you don't need, but you can always recycle. Okay, we're done in the house. You don't need to go over to the gas station. There's nothing at the gas station. So now we're going to go over this way. Yeah, I don't know why this looks so... It's so laggy. I wonder what my CPU and GPU is doing right now. I guess I could look at it. This is the post office. You definitely want to come here. And you want to bust out these 2 walls only, because if you look in the back, presents. and there's X amount of coal in here. The post office is the bingo, because it's full of presents. Come on. Wish this square button went a bit faster there, Epic. And then you're going to break into the actual post office because you want to get all these. Oh, I already used energy, so you want to make sure that you don't damage, don't use any explosives, because there's tons of. You'll see. Not those. Anything Christmas. Although I do search those. That was weird. Did you see that? I was already lifting that. And then it... Oh, see? Batteries. Oh, it only gave me one, but still. One battery's better than no batteries. And then... Yeah, it's laggy. Wonder if it's going to show up when I post the video, because this is just the screen capturing that I'm doing right now. It's kind of bizarre. Come on. Got 3 minutes left. Still got to get inside the post office and then right next door. God, it's so laggy. I don't understand why.
Sorry.
Anything that is wrapped in Christmas wrapping, pick it up. I always get the ATMs because they generally have batteries. Come on. Come on. I try to get the boxes around here because, you know, they could be batteries. Okay. That's the last thing at the post office. Last thing you're going to do is come over to this building here. I always bust out this section of wall because you can see there's actual... You want to get the top present first, because if you get the bottom present will make the top present disappear, and then you'll lose it. You'll only get the one present. And as you can tell, he's farting. Hear him? He's ripping him. Alright, so now that's all the coal that's in this world that I've managed to be able to find and hunt down. So now that being said, let's go over to the farmhouse. Not the whatever I showed you before, but the farmhouse over here. Basically underneath here, both of these bullets. And then when you go inside here, down here is an actual one of those what do you call it, forget what they call it, but as you can see, there's bullets down here as well. You got, wow, I didn't even do that, and one of the packages didn't get attacked. That's pretty good. So I get credit for the thing even though I didn't do it. 'Cause 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 And then if you need metal or stuff like that, you can smash while you're last in here. But this is it. So as you guys can see, basically just ravage the world for coal, batteries, and energy ammo. So now we're going to go back into my storage. So see, that basically took about 20 minutes. Probably less, because there was quite a bit of the video, 10 minutes of the video of me explaining what was going to transpire. So at this point, we should, sorry for any lag. I don't know why that was doing that. That was very weird. That's why I didn't want to actually do the mythic Storm King, because at one point I was trying to stream a game and it kept lagging so bad that I couldn't even get a shot, because where I thought I was shooting, that wasn't actually shooting there, shooting somewhere else. So as you can see, you don't get much from that, but what we did get, we'll go back over to our backpack. And what we did get was 62 pieces of coal for about 10 minutes worth of time. And we ended up with 4 batteries. So the batteries weren't so great this time. I haven't really found the best place for batteries, but coal in here, I mean, think about it, guys. Coal is one of the hardest things in the game to get, because of the fact that you only get 2, 3, 4 pieces. So here I just did 10 minutes and I got 62 of them. So you can see why in my storage I have 5 stacks, 5.5 stacks, probably almost 6 stacks now, because of the fact that you're getting 60 pieces per run. So 60 pieces per run is way better than going into a mission and fighting a mission and using guns and using bullets and everything else, and you only broke down 4 rocks and you only got 4 pieces of coal. So this is way more lucrative than doing any type of mission. So definitely want to put yourself on private, guys. Don't ruin someone else's game. It's not nice. You wouldn't want them to do that to you. Come in and you're trying to do the mission and they could care less. So please put yourself on private. And that's it for this mission, shall we say. So as I always say at the end of my music videos, on another note, please go over to my music channel at HK Music Experience at youtube.com for all original music and artwork. And just so you guys know, I'm going to do a small little snippet here so you guys can see. I am getting ready to do my endurance in Plankerton and Canny. I've actually torn down my creative builds. I'm going to leave my Stonewood creative build up. I'm not going to tear that down. But Plankerton is bye-bye. It's gone. And so is Canny. So at this point, I'm going to try and do Plankerton, Canny, and Twine. Although I'm not doing any endurances right now because the whole game is really, really just totally screwed up. What used to be the best weapon in the game, or shall we say trap in the game, this right here, the floor trap, and the wall trap, these two have been nerfed to the point that they're useless. So same thing with the sound wall. The sound wall is basically useless because it doesn't make the propaners drop the propanes. The new, what is it, anti-air trap, this I'm not real sure about. I don't really think it works all that well. It's okay, but if the propaner is going to drop the propane and blow up the trap tunnel, this doesn't fix that. If he throws the propane, it blows up the propane in the air. But if he's low on health and he just blows up the trap tunnel, this trap does nothing. So it's kind of useless. So anyway, on that note, go over to HK Music Experience at youtube.com for original music and artwork. Happy holidays, guys. I'll be making some more videos and putting out some more content. Thank you very much for the subscribers. I can't appreciate that. Can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And everyone have a happy holiday, and we'll be making some more videos. Thank you guys.